Hi, Zuzi, Thomas, Chuck, C, Papillon. Bienvenue. I have a new mic, so this is the sound check portion, so you can let me know how it sounds, if it's too loud, if it's not loud enough. This is a new song that my daughter Zoe wrote. I don't think that this goes live before 5 on Facebook, but I see you all on YouTube. I am not plugged in. No, I'm not plugged in. But you can hear my voice and you can hear the guitar, and it's not too quiet, it's not too loud. Hello, Scotland. Yeah, this is a louder guitar. I try a louder one. Let's see. Yeah, thanks to Brian Dozer for lending me this mic. I know, the mic sounds really flat and clean. This is an AKG. It's pretty awesome. I love the capsules are just really super. So there's a bunch of different settings on. I can control the volume, so I can make adjustments if you say I'm distorted or anything. Beer of choice tonight is Narragansett, which I like. It says made on honor, sold on merit. So if any of you read my books, there it is, that word. Yeah, I think I got to buy myself one of these mics. As always, it's great to see you. Hi, Daria and David. And hello, name I can't read, and Kana. And I'm a left to right kind of guy, but I think it might be Hebrew. I'm not sure. Happy to take your requests. If you're on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, I think I can see them. I know there's a Discord channel set up, but I don't have access to seeing that, so you got to put it in one of the others. And here's the song for the pandemic. Gonna lie down on the kitchen floor, can't fall down from here. That's what gravity is for. And I'm not gonna think at all, can't fall down from here. Didn't fall. And you can't lie to me again, oh, but you can't let me down. I've got nowhere else to go. My head is on the ground. Got my cheek on the cold tile, can't fall down from here. I stay like this a while and listen to the underground. No, I can't fall down. And you can't lie to me again, oh, but you can't let me down. I've got nowhere else to go. My head is on the ground. And you can say you'll be my friend. It don't mean anything at all. I don't need a hand up, don't lie, I didn't fall. Up there's the bottom of the shelf. I can't fall down from here. I don't understand myself. It's like when I was 3. I can't fall down from here. The underside of things I see. And you can't lie to me again, oh, but you can't let me down. I've got nowhere else to go. My head is on the ground. And you can say you'll be my friend. It don't mean anything at all. I don't need a hand up, don't lie, I didn't fall. Just to lay down is all. Gonna lie down on the kitchen floor. I can't fall down from here. I can't fall down from here. I can't fall. Lucky and Chill. That's great. Thank you. That's cool. Chill is a really odd one, you know? I wrote that song and I abandoned it. And so I haven't really relearned it. I played it here a couple of times for you guys. But I should play both of those songs, you know? That would be a good thing. Yeah, so let me see if I can do that. It's yeah. I meditated on my hair away. So I think it's pretty fair to say that I don't mind being quiet for a while. And then I melted in a bowl of ice cream, but I swear I had a really nice dream. Yeah, I don't mind being quiet for a while. And if something gets a hold of your will and you kind of find it hard to sit still, then you might. And if something gets a hold of your brain and it makes it kind of hard to explain, then you might sit back and try to refrain. I medicated all my cares away, but they came back to me the very next day. So I don't mind being quiet for a while. And I had a hissy fit daydream while I waited for the light to turn green. Yeah, I don't mind being quiet for a while. And if something's all up in your head and you can't sleep alone in your bed, then you might. And if something's all up in your brain and it makes it kind of hard to explain, then you might. to refrain. When you give yourself permission to receive the big transition, you might find the ammunition that you thought that you were missing. That's what I thought. And then I had an emission, and a latent intuition transmission in my kitchen, downloaded to my head and adjusted for inflation and intuition and inspiration. When the light comes through without you, yeah, because the light comes through without you. And when something gets a hold of your will, and you find it kind of hard to sit still, then you might. Something's all up in your brain, and it makes it kind of hard to explain, then you might sit back and try to refrain. Yeah, those are good too. Thank you. Chill one morning in the summer. Woke up singing Chill one morning in the summer. Yeah. Oh wait, I can feature your comments. I forget about that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Do I have a song that goes with the books? It's a good question, you know. I should have a, and that's, I can feature that too. And I actually have a mouse over here, so that'll help me. Yeah. Here I am, not in Yiddish. It's what that says. That's great. That's good. Oh, that's not what it says, not in Yiddish. It is in Yiddish. And it's Gela. Hi. Yeah, these are good requests. Thank you. Let's see, which one? So the song that I think really goes with the books is Utopia. And I don't know about, what do those Habits and Plans, I think also, they're fairly subdued tunes. But yeah, Utopia and Habits and Plans are the ones I think that go most with the story. I haven't thought of many others yet, but as I get closer to the end of book 3, then I may have some other ideas. Let's see. I had a dream, and then my dream became a day job. And now I cannot find a friend to listen to me complain. I had a scheme, but then my scheme became a nightmare. I gotta find a scheme to fix it. I wanna sail away to Utopia, Utopia. Further and further on the edge of the horizon. Utopia, Utopia. Come about, we're drifting to Utopia. I had an ideal, and so I became a leader. Something has gone rotten and I didn't see it coming. If I had a song, well then I could make it sweeter. Standing in the public square so they could hear me strumming. Utopia, Utopia. Further and further on the edge of the horizon. Utopia, Utopia. Pack your bag, we're trekking to Utopia. Dear brother, I write you, expressing all my past regrets. If I had more power, I could make it work. I have a plan to get me out of prison. I never should have landed here. I didn't do nothing wrong. under the wall, and then floating in the ocean. And then I will be free again, free to start all over in utopia, utopia. Further and further on the edge of the horizon, utopia, utopia. Come about, we're tacking for utopia, utopia, utopia. Further and further on the edge of the horizon, utopia, utopia. With the waves we're drifting to utopia. I'm one of the Fruheads. Excellent. From back in the day. Indeed. Excellent. And Amy, you have a cool reason for asking, and I need to find it again. Oh, so yeah, that's the song. That's the main song that goes with the books. And I'll do the other one a little later. I mean, it's all related because I'm writing around a theme all the time, whether it's songs or books. It's not like a super obvious theme that I can just say, but I think there's a view of character and a view of, person, and it's all in there. It's sort of Buddhist, so I guess cut off your head would work too. This is a bit of a Buddhist song. Thank you. Yeah. This mic is like, it's lower stress for me while I'm doing this. I just know that it's got it covered. Let me know if it clips. Do you know what that means when it distorts on the high end? And if it's too quiet, and I can adjust it easily here, so. Everybody feels that they are special. Everybody knows their day will come. Everybody thinks they'll find their fortune when we know it's only some. Everyone believes in a beauty that only they can see. And that's how I know that everybody is not. It's just like me. It's just like me. Have a little compassion. Have a little bit of empathy. Have a little of what you were looking for. Have a little compassion. Have a little humility. Have a little compassion. Have a little more. Nobody wants to keep on getting older. Nobody wants to die alone. Nobody wants to find their true love just in time to let them go. Nobody wants to keep on striving when there's nothing they can do. And that's how you know that nobody is not like you. So have a little compassion. Have a little bit of empathy. Have a little of what you were looking for. Have a little compassion. Have a little humility. Have a little compassion. Have a little more. know it's only human nature. People just want things for themselves, but the real treasures in this world, what you give to someone else. So have a little compassion, have a little compassion, have a little compassion, have a little more, have a little compassion, have a little compassion, have a little compassion, have a little more. Yeah, have a little compassion, have a little bit of empathy, have a little what you were looking for. Have a little compassion, have a little humanity, have a little compassion, have a little more. Have a little compassion, have a little more. Narragansett. It's a very good utilitarian beer. It is not Budweiser, but it's close. Someone asked me, will you be playing anything that's jolly? And I said, I don't. Do I have anything that's jolly? 'Tis the season to be jolly, you know. But yeah, please do send requests, John. That's cool. Yeah, put them up, and I'll try to knock them down. I don't know how to do the beginning of this. I wrote this song with Vance Gilbert and Jan Luby many years ago. You know. This is just be all wrong here. You know, Dasher, and Dancer, and Prancer, and Nixon, Comet, and Cupid, and Donder, and Blixen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? You can call me Rudy, I don't mind. You can tell me from the others by the way my nose shines. It was a point of contention and embarrassment. But how was I to know it would be heaven sent? Well, I was chilling on my own at the top of the world at the North Pole joint with the fat boy Chris. When I stepped up to this fly rain girl, she said, yo, homie, you better listen to this. Everyone can see you got an interest in me, and I can truly understand it. I'm as deaf as can be. Deaf was actually current lingo when we wrote this song. From my bad Bambi tail to my hot hoof feet, I'm the sweetest little ringer that you're ever gonna meet. But you got a little nightlight on the end of your face, and every time you get excited, you illuminate the place. I ain't gonna be your girl, there ain't no way. I don't chill with any boy, you ain't pulling the sleigh. So beat feet, scram, can you hear what I'm saying? Shiny nose sucker, go away, I am playing. Cold, she was cold, I was down, I ain't lying to you. That Bambi shaking rain girl left me sad and blue. But I promised to myself I'd have it for my own. It was Christmas Eve and I was all alone. Now Kris Kringle, that cat was in a jam, all right. He didn't have his ever-readies ready that night. He said, yo, homeboy, with your incandescent snoot, I'm gonna need some help to deliver this loot. Well, dag, I said, dag, for real, you gotta be driving, gonna hitch me to the front of the ride that you be driving. He said, yo, I'm serious as a heart attack. I got a lot of little goodies in my Santa Claus sack, but the fog's so thick, so dark, so black, I can't see my way there, much less get back. Well, the next thing you know, I'm in front of the sleigh. I said, yo, this is dope, we be on our way. The rest, as they say, is history. Got the Bambi shaking rain girls next to me saying, oh, Rudy. And I said, yo, slide me some hoof. That's embarrassing. Let's see. Yeah, put me in the spirit. Ho ho. Oh yeah, great. I can do that one. Another request? I suppose this is related to the book too. The main sentiment behind this song is definitely related to the book. Things look different inside your bubble than they do outside it. My cult, we wear a simple weave in my cult. There's nothing to believe in my cult. Our clothes do not have sleeves. You may think that we're naive, but there's a lot of joie de vivre in my cult. And we all tell little lies in my cult. We wear a similar disguise in my cult, and no one ever dies. If they do, they soon arise. Our leader loves big thighs in my cult. We wear the holy socks. We don't believe in clocks. Bill Mummy often mocks my cult, along with Ronnie Cox and other sci-fi actors turned musicians in my cult. We drink and eat our God in my cult. We protect the sacred sod in my cult. We're from the land of Nod. We don't wish for what you've got. We knew the truth, but we forgot in my cult. And the lambs just won't lie down in my cult. The truth is written on a crown in my cult. It's buried underground, and it will not be found until the comet comes around. In my cult, we dance a furtive dance. We're giving fleas a chance. At our statues, do not glance at my cult. Look away until you reach the 18th hole of disillusionment at last. My cult, we wait the giant flying head in my cult. We sleep in one big bed in my cult. We program for the web. Our names all start with Z. We're watching Shaun of the Dead in my cult. And our leader is charismatic in my cult. And the Kool-Aid is magic in my cult. Of course, the ending is tragic. We're becoming more pelagic. We're interpreting the static in my cult. And I want you all to join. Can you feel it in your loins? Send all your golden coins to my cult. Only then you will be free enough to witness the ongoing apocalypse. Yeah, a lot. So, Phil, slide me some. Let me feature that. Yeah, absolutely. So Vance is all over that. I don't know what. I was just trying to be his, trying to back him up. But he wrote a ton of that song. So a lot of it to Vance and Jan. I think came up with a hot hoof feet. It was great. Yeah, it was really fun. So. Oh, wait, there's some requests I'm missing here. I'm going to scroll up. Oh, wow. Nice. So make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah. Wait, what was it? Oh, my goodness. Failure. I don't know that I can play Failure, actually. I would really need to like relearn that song. That's actually a fairly complicated song, and I could sing it better now, but still. Yeah, you go, boy, you guys are like, all right. Some of these are anything that rhymes with Ollie. That's good. Siffle. Siffle rhymes with Ollie. Oh, let's see what we got. I keep forgetting what I just looked at. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that. And okay, actually, I'm kind of doing a lot of the requests. It's good. Oh. Sorry, guys, I'm a little stuck. Elves, what do you think? All right, then let's do that one. Yeah. Yeah, it should be like this. A different key, for crying out loud. How about a different key? Went to see a sieve they did, in a sieve they went to see. In spite of all their friends could say, on a winter's morn, on a stormy day, in a sieve they went to see, in a sieve they went to see. And as the sieve spun round and round, and everyone cried, you'll all be drowned, they called aloud, our sieve ain't big, but we don't care a button, we don't care a fig, in a sieve we'll go to sea, in a sieve we'll go to sea. Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve, to sea in a sieve. They sailed away in a sieve they did, in a sieve they sailed so fast, with only a beautiful pea green sail tied to a ribbon by way of a veil, to a small tobacco pipe mast, small tobacco pipe mast. And everyone said who saw them go, oh, won't they soon be upset, you know, 'cause the sky is dark and the voyage is long, and happen what may, it's extremely wrong for a sieve to sail so fast. So fast. Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve, to sea in a sieve. Well, the water it soon came in, it did. Yeah, the water it soon came in. So to keep them dry, they wrapped their feet in pinky paper, all folded neat, and they fastened it down with a pin. And they fastened it down with a pin. And they passed the night in the crockery jar, and each of them said how wise we are. Though the sky be dark and the voyage be long, yet never we would think we were rash or wrong. While round in our sieve we spin, as the sun went down. They whistled and warbled a moony song to the echoing sound of a coppery gong in the shade of the mountains brown, in the shade of the mountains brown. Oh, Timbaloo, how happy we are, for we live in a sieve in a car rockery jar. And all night long on a moonlight pale, we sail away on a pea green sail in the shade of the mountains brown, in the shade of the mountains brown. For and few, far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve, to sea in a sieve. When I was a little kid, my mom used to read me poems by Edward Lear. When we were going to sleep, she would read me Edward Lear nonsense rhymes. I think it contributed to my dreams. The dong with the luminous nose, the pablo who has no toes, the owl and the pussycat, of course, and the Jumblies. I went to a Quaker school, and one day in silent meeting, I got up and I recited this whole poem. I was about to go to Africa for a while with a friend of mine named Chris. And to go, I had to work as a dishwasher for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, saving up enough money for the airfare. And so right before we left, I recited the poem. And I always think about that a little bit when I play the song. Well, they sailed to the western sea, they did, to a land all covered with trees. And they bought an owl and a useful cart and a pound of rice and a coppery tart and a hive of silvery bees, and a hive of silvery bees. And they bought a pig and some green jackdaws and a lovely monkey with lollipop paws and 42 bottles of ringbo-ree and no end of Stilton cheese. And in 20 years they all came back, in 20 years or more. Everyone said how tall they've grown, for they've been to the lakes in the torrible zone, and the hills of the Chankly Bore, and the hills of the Chankly Bore, and they drank their health and gave them a feast of dumplings made with beautiful yeast. And everyone said, if we only live, we too will go to sea in a sieve, to the hills of the Chankly Bore, to the hills of the Chankly Bore. Far and are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are green and their hands are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve. Far and few are the lands where the Jumblies live. Their heads are are blue, and they went to sea in a sieve, to sea in a sieve. To sea in a sieve, in a sieve, the Chankly Bore, the Chankly Bore, the Chankly Bore. Narragansett. Hmm. If that was one of you, thank you for the order. I just got notified. I have. I've written some books. So this is The Wakeful Wanderer's Guide to New England and Beyond. And I'm reading the audiobook over at Brian Dozer's studio, which is actually where I picked up this mic. Let's see, I'm almost done. I've got 6 more chapters to go. And so if you're like me, totally dyslexic and can't read for anything, you'll be looking for that audiobook when it comes out. I have to figure out how I'm going to release it. I might just release it on Audible and then let people download the MP3s, and I know they'll be traded and whatever, but who cares? It's not like book writing is a super profitable business anyway. This is the second book in the Wakeful Wanderers series, and what is it about? It is about 2 people primarily, Mardo and Helen. And Helen is a runaway aristocrat who, she knows that she was not born to her parents. She knows she was born out of wedlock. She runs away. She's a bookworm. And one of the people that she's heard about is this guy, Mardo Boxter. And Mardo is a member of the Interconnected, and everybody has in the Interconnected, they have implants in their head, and they're constantly seeing things from each other's point of view and sending each other, messages brain to brain, kind of a technological telepathy. They have a completely different economy. They don't use families or religion. They use a matrilineal naming scheme. It is just the first names of your foremothers back and back and back. They have a whole culture. And anyway, the story takes place mostly there, and then sometimes among the traditionalists who think of this as a total abomination, and they want to get back to the way things were before the environment, before the oceans rose and storms got worse, and tornadoes hit the towns, and with greater frequency, and the economy collapsed and the roads crumbled. So it's dystopian, but it's a utopia-dystopia mix. It's actually quite hopeful, if you're open-minded about it. Anyway, that's my book. It's my series. I'm working on book 3 and the audiobook for book 1, and then I will need to do the audiobook for book 2. So now suddenly this song seems apropos to the books. Bad things happen to the kindest people. God and the devil are kind of hard to tell apart. And I feel like my soul's been crippled slowly after the tornado, when everything is wrong. Everything means nothing in this wide green desert. These miles of phone lines, this line of skinny trees, and I feel like my soul's been crippled slowly under the grist mill, when everything is wrong. can't fly anymore. I've forgotten my wings. I can't fly anymore. It's like I don't know how. I can't fly anymore. And I can't rise above and leave my world behind me. I've grown roots inside my body. My mother loved me. My father loved me. But I was always hungry. It was never enough. And I feel like my soul's been crippled slowly. After the tornado, when everything is wrong, 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 everything is wrong, everything is wrong. Everything is wrong. Oh, well, I'm gonna feature that. That is really sweet. Thank you. Man, I had a brief bunch of low days. I posted on Facebook that I wasn't feeling great and just tell me your story and tell me what's going on with you. And I got all these responses and all these things I didn't know, that I had written songs that had helped people. I really would not have had a clue. And people told me. And I'll tell you, that picked me up a lot. Because you do, as a songwriter, feel like, it doesn't really matter. But sometimes it does. And that's really great to know. Thank you. So, Jesse Venus. If anybody hears from him, I don't know what's happened to him. He had a shoulder injury and he was really struggling with that and struggling with pain. So I'm not sure where he is. But anyway, a little too much down. Hold on. This is a show, Jim. You're entertaining people, for crying out loud. For F's sake. All right. My daughter Zoe wrote a song. And I really can't. I might add a bridge to it. But honestly, I just want to play you what I've got. I can barely play it. The rhythm is fantastic. I love the lyrics. It's really rough, okay? I'm just going to give you version 0.50, right? Here we go. Gravity cat, he goes bat, 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 crash. When he looks down, there are pieces of glass on the ground. Why'd you do that, gravity cat? Why'd you do that? Gravity, gravity, gravity cat. He goes bat, 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 crash. When he looks down, there are broken. There is dirt and a plant on the ground. Why'd you do that, gravity cat? Why'd you do that, gravity cat? Why'd you do that, Gravity cat, why'd you do that? Gravity, gravity cat. And now, if I were to add like a bridge, it would be like, just a bundle of fluff when we took you home. Didn't know enough to predict that you'd be a gravity cat. So, see, this is Abe Vigoda, my guitar. Abe Vigoda. I named this guitar Abe Vigoda after Faith Stalloway's song. I don't know the chords. Last night I had a dream that I was making love to Abe Vigoda. Abe Vigoda. And I haven't made love to my guitar. I think that's not right. It could be painful. So, anyway, this is a request. I know, Gravity Cat, for crying out loud. It's great, and I just love the rhythm. It should be. That's awesome. Anyway. Let's see if I can remember this one. Let me tell you something. All the kids I know say there's no one who will deal with the problems that are closing and around them. They turn on the radio. It's some regurgitated pop, some 30-year-old love song that was written for their parents. Don't come singing about her hair by the window, or her eyes in the moonlight, or her kisses in the morning. I don't need another song about the ocean of your love for a sweater that you gave to your boyfriend. These are desperate times. Pay attention, look up, and read the signs. Believe. These are desperate times. All the big boys say that all the best music was written 20, 30 years ago in their generation. Well, we've had another 30 years of devastation on this planet, made real by a nation being lulled into submission. Shut up! I don't care about the dress that she wore when she walked through the forest on a cool summer evening. I've had it up to here with all these feel-good ditties about how life would be much better if we'd ignore all the problems. These are desperate times. Pay attention, look up, and read the signs. Believe. These are desperate times. Around the world, the guns are being cocked, and they're pointed at the others caught staring at our table. Well, sing up, Americans, 'cause the time may be running out before the picture gets flipped and we're all looking down the barrel. These are desperate times. Pay attention, look up, and read the signs. Believe. These are desperate times. These are desperate times. Pay attention, look up, and read the signs. Believe. These are desperate times. The guitar cannot consent. This is true. It has a headstock, but it can't shake it. They're everywhere. Yeah, I think I could play that. I'm a paranoid schizophrenic with surround sound speakers. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. I hook my cell phone to a megaphone, to my headphone, and I'm still alone. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. And I'd like to talk to you right now, but it's me on the other line. I'll call you back when the weatherman on the news gives me the sign. And I know you think they're all out to get you, but they're really out to get me. Can't you see? They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. I'm a militant environmentalist who's an exhibitionist. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. I'm a xenophobic tapioca-phobe and a claustrophobic agoraphobe. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. And I'd like to talk to you right now, but it's me on my other mind. I'll call you back when the spaceship lands in 1939. And I know you think they're all out to get you, but they're really out to get me. Can't you see? They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, yeah. I'm a bipedal omnivoric semi-simian who's always mating. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. And I'm screwing up the whole planet and I'm procreating. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. And I'd like to talk to you right now, but it's time to procreate. Call you back when my head's cut off, but of course that'll be too late. And I know you think they're all out to get you, but they're really out to get me. Whee! They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. Yeah, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, yeah. They're everywhere, oh, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. Slurpee, sister in the house, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere, they're everywhere. Like that. Yeah. Singing along. I like that. I gotta post one. That's great. Thank you. That's so out of tune now. I'll try a different guitar. So this one's kind of jolly, I think. Leave you all up there by yourself all the time. Here we go. I have a Zoom meeting scheduled. Anybody wants to show up may. I'll copy the link. It won't start until 6:15, but you can. Oh, did I save it? Yeah, I did. And I think I changed the link, so this way it will be a little bit more secure. This is the whole invitation. I just want the, well, whatever, this will do. So here's the, yeah, that's the entire thing. So enjoy if you want to join. Oh, it's like 5 different posts now. That's terrible. All right, sorry guys. It's just wrong. Kind of screwed up. That won't go on Twitter either. But anyway, that's what I got. Does that make any sense? No, it like broke up the link too, so that doesn't work. I'll post it in a little bit after I do these songs. So. Reflections when we knew we'd be missing our connection on the way to our vacation, and time just wasn't on our side, 'cause we're all gonna die and we don't know when, so what we gonna do until then? Yeah, we're all gonna die, and we don't know when. So what we gonna do until then? I'm gonna get real drunk, I'm gonna stay up late, I'm gonna stay at home by myself and master baking cake. I'm gonna be a freak, I'm gonna blow my mind, I'm gonna always say goodbye like it's the last time. I'm gonna ride, 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 I'm gonna say the words, I'm gonna spend all my days with the little girls, I'm gonna just spend my life on leisure and fun, I'm gonna hide in the woods with my dog and my gun, 'cause you and I are reflections of the wind-blown lake of perception, neither soulful nor soulless, and time was never on our side, 'cause we're all gonna die, and we don't know when, so what we gonna do until then? Yeah, we're all gonna die, and we don't know when, so what we gonna do until then? Close out sale, one last show, guaranteed everything must go. Could be now, never know. Wrap it up, everything must go, 'cause we're all gonna die, and we don't know when, so what we gonna do until then? Yeah, we're all gonna die, and we don't know when, so what we gonna do until then? 'Cause you and I flying over lakes of perception. That's why we thought that we were clouds, when we've always only been the sky. Oh, yes. God, I wish I could delete all these. Sorry. Did I break it? Did I break it by posting all that crap? Hope I didn't. Somebody send me a comment, just make sure I didn't break things. Yeah, I don't know how to get the link. Damn it. For a meeting that's not in progress. I think I'll have to edit it out of the invite. That's what I'll have to do. Which is really boring for you guys because I'm going to have to like open a text editor. Yeah, here we go. Sorry. You know, there's no smooth way to do this. Here we go. And here is the link. And here is the link. That should do okay. Good. I love this. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Oh, didn't let me post that. Whatever. Okay, I'll do it later. It went to Facebook, but not to YouTube. I'll figure it out. Sorry, guys. Let's see. All right. I lost my set list. Reminders quit. Everything's breaking. I pick a song that I miss. All right. Yeah. Well, this was another request. Happy to play. Yeah. I want to dedicate this to some songwriters we've lost. Scott Olerick and Bill Staines. Gone too soon. I wrote this a little while before we lost Pete Seeger. I just thought he'd like it, and I think somebody did play it for him, which helps a little. Rise up, you lonely wanderers. Rise up, you hungry people. The hurricane is coming. The land will soon be flooded. The past is dead and over. Rise up now, claim your freedom. You are the sleeping giant. Arise, arise, arise. Do not beg for your salvation from preachers, kings, or masters. The people hold the power. Arise and claim your freedom. Wealthy unjust services only at your acquiescence, only while you stay in darkness. Arise, 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 'cause in the end, freedom will be international. They demand their compensation. They should pray we don't refuse them. Rise and claim your freedom. They're powerful and wealthy. They are only human beings. On earth we all are equal. Rise, arise, arise. Well, all of us were dreaming. Stockholders got richer at the expense of all our children. Rise and claim your freedom. They are frightened by our numbers and by our interdependence. And rightfully they should be. Do not numb yourself with services or vain overconsumption. Do not isolate your spirit. Rise and claim your freedom. Your TV and your radio seek to keep you in your slumber. Step out into the sunlight. Rise, arise, arise, rise up, you lonely wanderers. Rise up, you hungry people. The hurricane is coming. The land will be flooded. The past is dead and over. Rise up now, claim your freedom. You are the sleeping giant. Arise, arise, arise. 'Cause in the end, freedom will be. Yes, in the end, freedom will be international. Indeed it was. Losing Pete Seeger was rough. Keep featuring you. Gella, am I saying it right? Gella or Jella? So if that song doesn't make me a commie, I don't know what does. Yeah, I got time for one more song. I feel like there was one that I wanted to play that I hadn't. Oh, I know. This tune. Everything starts like this. Yeah. Don't want to leave her hanging up there. There we go. I think this tune kind of fits the times a bit. And I want to wish everybody a happy Hanukkah that's passed, and a happy Christmas that's coming up, and a Kwanzaa if you celebrate it. And also, as my characters in the Wakeful Wanderer's Guide would say, happy resurgent light turning. Because it is. This is as dark as it gets soon. It's almost as dark as it gets. Although, I'm reminded of a saying by the great Chris Chandler, poet, storyteller, songwriter. Some of you may know him, some of you may not. Some of you are dead. He once said to me, Jim, the light is always darkest just before it goes completely black. This is not a song about that. Somebody let me know if they need the link to the after party again, and I'll resend it at the end of this. I no longer walk down Hate Street. I can't stand to see the signs. Seems like all the people who live there kinda often lost their minds. The trees that grow on Hate Street once were beautiful and green. Now the way is too foreboding. It all seems sinister to me. But I'm on my way to meet you. I'm sorry if I'm late. I can't go the way I used to. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down Hate Street. streets, saying not in my front yard, to the people who were moving in. I think they kinda took it hard. Seems the folks who live on Haight Street have grown uncharitably cruel, and their neighbors round the corner wish they wouldn't be so foolish. I'm on my way to meet you. I'm sorry if I'm late. I can't go the way I used to. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down. Than the one that leads down Haight Street. Homes went up on Haight Street. It went by another name. Of course the neighborhood was different then. We know neighborhoods will change. So maybe time will turn this all around to a street that's more like Maine, where the neighbors can be neighborly. We can walk that way again, but until then, I'm on my way to meet you. And I'm sorry if I'm late. I can't go the way I used to. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way. I gotta find a kinder way, the one that leads down, then the one that leads down, then the one that leads down, then the one that leads down Haight Street. Thanks so much for coming and staying. And I hope, have a snazzy solstice. I love it. And thank you, Jacqueline. Oh, funny and not so funny, indeed. And I would love to have played that song too, but I'm kind of out of time. But hopefully you guys have the link. And if you want to hang out, I'll start the meeting now. And I'm not going to be playing. I'm just going to be hanging and talking. That's how that works, the after party. It's not catered, sorry. And I will see you all. Probably, I will see you all in the new year. I'm going to California for a bit. I won't have my guitar. So the next one will be in 4 weeks. No, 3 weeks, I think, still. Early January. So happy Resurgent Light Turning and Happy New Year. And I'll see you all next time.